Alrighty guys, welcome back to another top 5. Today, I am counting down my top 5 favorite starting rooms in COD Zombies history. Now, my criteria, I guess, for the top 5 favorite starting rooms, well, first off, it's gotta be good detail. The room has to be pretty detailed. All the stuff that's in the room, like the weapons, what you can get in the room before you even open up the first door, all the stuff that you see once you spawn in to collect and everything like that. How fun it is to survive, and I love doing I love doing first room challenges. So I always look for if it's easy and fun to survive in the first room up until like the 20s to 30s. So that's my basic criteria for the top 5 favorite starting rooms. Now without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this top 5. Coming in at number 5, we got the Doris starting room. Now to be honest with you, the other ones were easy, but it took me a while to find out a good number 5 spot, because there's really not a good selection of good starting rooms besides the ones that I picked for number 1 through 4. So it took me a while to find out what number 5 should be, and the reason why I picked Doris is only thing you guys are Guevara and a Call 98. You don't even have quick revive, I know that, but the detail that is in the starting room for Doris made me have to choose number 5 as Doris. I mean, you have 4 windows, you have 2 passageways to go. You can either go left or you can go right. If you look up in the sky, you got like the glowing moon that looks pretty awesome. You got a lot of notes and stuff. Basically, the start of the Easter egg is in the first room. Once you spawn in, you're looking directly at Pack-a-Punch. And since this was the very first map to have Pack-a-Punch in it, it was really awesome whenever Doris first came out and you spawned in and you're like, oh, I wonder what this is, Pack-a-Punch. I wonder how you unlock it. And once you spawn in, you could tell like everything's different and you just get a good atmosphere from the first room in Doris. And that's why I had to pick number 5 as Doris. Number 4 is another classic map, and that is Kino the Toten. Now, the reason why I picked number 4 as Kino is because once you spawn in, you can pick up an Olympia or an M14. You got a quick revive, so you can pick that up. You also got a piece of the meteor to unlock the song. You got 4 windows, 1 at the top, 2 in the middle little area whenever you first spawn in, and then 1 way in the back near the door that can't be opened unless power is activated. Now, the reason why I chose this is because sure, this is a pretty hard room to survive in, but I like the Kino room because where the Olympia is, if you train over in that one area, it is a really awesome training spot, I guess. I mean, it's kind of small, sure, if you don't have any perks besides quick revive and just the Olympia, it does get kind of tight, but once you start opening up some doors, and I remember whenever this map first came out, and I still do it now whenever I play Kino, a lot of people train on the whatchamacallit, the theater, but I don't train there. Well, most of the time I do, but whenever I play like co-op or whatever, somebody else has the stage, and I just hang out in the starting room. Have the Olympia, non-pack-a-punched, or even pack-a-punched maybe, if I feel like pack-a-punching it. Got double tap, quick revive, jug, speed cola. You could just train for days, and even if you don't have the Olympia, even if you have like a thunder gun or something, it's still a pretty fun spot to train, and that's why number 4 had to be Kino the Toten. Coming in at number 3, we got the Black Ops 2 map Origins. Now, the reason why I picked this map is because this is probably the best starting room for co-op, because you got 2 sections of the starting room. You got the top one and the bottom one. If you're playing 2-player co-op, one player could be at the top and the other one could be at the bottom. Or even if you're doing 4-player, there's 4 windows, so each one of y'all can grab a window, grab an M14, and just kill for days. And another main reason why I picked this is because you got quick revive, of course, But you can also, before you even leave the strong room, you can get a pack-a-punched weapon by getting 115 headshots, and you can get a free double tap by getting 30,000 without even leaving the first room. And best of all, the Penza sword eye does not spawn in there. So if you're a good trainer, you could just stay there, get 115 headshots ASAP, get a pack weapon, start opening up to No Man's Land, get Jug, and then the Penza sword eye will start spawning in, and you can easily take him out. Now, whenever you spawn in, you can grab a shovel, you can grab a Maxis drone, and you can see where the box is. You can look up where the generator 1 is, the base of the generator. You can look up, and you can see where the box is, either at the AK-74U or the MP40. And that's why I picked number 3 as Origins, because there's just so much to do. As soon as you spawn in, turn on the generator, get a shovel, get the Maxis drone, see where the box is, and then start opening up some areas. And that's why number 3 has to be Origins, because it's just all around awesome. Mainly for co-op, as well as getting like the rewards before you even leave and everything like that. Just makes this an awesome strong room. Now, these last two took me a long time to figure out which one I want to put in what order. And number 2 has to go to the Diaries spawn room in Black Ops 2. Now, the reason why I picked Diaries is because, again, you spawn in, all three you guys in Olympia, sadly though, but there's 4 entry points. 2 drop down, 1 at the top of the stairs, and 1 down the bottom of the stairs. And if you train down at the bottom of the stairs where the Olympia is, it's a pretty good circle, if I gotta admit. It's a pretty good circle, and best of all, the reason why this has to be number 2 is because you can get free perks. And by doing that, you, well, how to do that is once the gremlins spawn in, just knife crazy. Just knife, or if you're lucky enough, get 100% accuracy with the Olympia, but I just stick with knifing. You can knife, and you can get all the perks while still being in the strong room. If you have double tap, jug, quick revive, and speed cola on that Olympia, you could just train for days and never have to be scared. It is tight. They do come from every direction, so you do gotta do cutbacks every now and then, but as long as you don't go up the stairs, as long as you don't go behind the little bench, then you should be fine. And that's why number 2 has to be the Diaries spawn room. And finally, number 1 best strong room in COD Zombies history. Now, you guys may be shocked whenever I tell you this, but it goes to Black Ops 1 Ascension. Now, the reason why I picked Ascension is not many people know this, but there's a big giant trap in the middle of the spawn room. This is the only map in COD Zombies history that has a trap in the spawn room that you can activate right at the beginning. Now, what's good about this trap is it costs no money. It just basically activates on its own. You can't go up to it and press F to activate it, but what it can do is once it activates, it will kill all the zombies that it touches, and it'll fully kill them too. I thought it would just kill them and they would respawn, but no, it fully kills them. So you can go to round 20 or 30 without getting a single kill if you just keep on training and let the centrifuge get all the kills. That's why number 1 has to be Ascension, just because mainly because of the centrifuge, because of the fact that it can kill all the zombies. It's a permanent insta-kill, costs no points, don't need power to be activated, and it activates on its own. So as soon as you hear the buzzer, or you could just train by the lander, and once you hear the buzzer, just run up to it, go prone, or crouch, and it'll kill all the zombies, and it can kill an entire group, sometimes more, if they spawn in fast enough. And that's why number 1 has to be the Ascension Strong Room, just because it's so easy to train, and you got a big trap that costs no points and activates on its own in the middle of the room. Well, there you have it. That is my top 5 favorite strong rooms in COD Zombies history. Let's go over them again. Number 5 is Doris. Number 4 is Kino the Toten. Number 3, Origins. Number 2, Diaries. And number 1, Ascension. Now, it's your guys' time. Leave down below your top 5 favorite strong rooms. Do you agree with this list? Do you not agree with this list? Let me know. Give me feedback down in the comment section. and let me know if there's any top 5s you guys want to see in the future that haven't covered yet. Don't worry, I got an entire list, so I still got plenty of top 5s, but keep them coming. Every time I make a top 5, you guys come out with great new top 5s that I could just write down and make a video about them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave this video a like, subscribe if you're new, and leave more top 5s down in the comment section below, and I'll definitely do them at some point. Anyway guys, I'm out of here guys. Peace out.